What is Christmas? Is it lights, laughter, fragrance, music, the smiling faces of children? Yes, it's all that and more. I just finished reading a book on Christmas. I never realized before just how involved Christmas customs really are. Seriously, have you ever considered who was the first to put Christmas decorations on trees? Or who started caroling? Or who was the first to send a Christmas card? It was as late as 350 AD that we didn't even have a date for the celebration of Christ's birthday. Julius I, Bishop of Rome, declared that December 25th be the date set for this holy celebration. There's another figure along this same time period whose name we all know well. His name was St. Nicholas. St. Nicholas was real, and he was a bishop who presided over the city of Myra in Asia Minor. Because he became a bishop while still in his youth, he was known as the boy bishop. He was remembered for his great love and generosity for children. For this, many chapels have been dedicated to his memory, and St. Nicholas became the patron saint of Russia and Greece. The name itself comes from the Latin Sanctus Nicholas. Kris Kringle in German, and the Dutch called him Sinterklaas, from which we finally evolved into Santa Claus. In Holland, the children saw Santa Claus as a bearded man on a white horse. They put their wooden shoes next to the fireplace, hoping to have them filled with rewards. In New York, Dr. Clement Moore immortalized St. Nicholas in his poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas, which he wrote as a gift for his child on December 22nd, 1822.
Was the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled, all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap, when out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes did appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen, to the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away, all, as the dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when met with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his sack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, and his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head, soon I knew I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying a finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of the thistle. And I heard him exclaim, ere he roared out of sight, "Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night."